Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me.
Yeah.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man.
Yeah.
They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. So listen, y'all. I just have to say this because I'm confused on the Sixers right now as a whole, right? I'm just confused on what's going on. Hold on, let me change the color of this real quick because we ain't talking about the. I'm just confused because it's like the Sixers just games like yesterday against the Warriors make you think a little different. When you start seeing your team not hustle, when you start seeing your team can't play no type of defense at all. I'm talking about holding it down in the paint. And I'm talking about the perimeter defense. The perimeter defense was the worst I possibly ever seen in my life. And I mean that. I really mean that. The perimeter defense was absolutely embarrassing. The way they played. The way they act, man, bruh. I don't know, man. That was some of the worst defense that I seen, I don't know, in years. I'm just keeping it real. One of the worst defenses I seen in probably even worse than the process days. Probably even worse than the process days, y'all. Trying to get this. Yeah. So listen, how do you feel about the Sixers right now? We're currently the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference, and we are 13-19 right now. And I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all. Like, I got mixed feelings because, like, one part of me says, I want to just rock with the Sixers. I want the Sixers to do good. I'm trying to get a dang on championship. We haven't got it since 1983, and I'm desperate, and I'm a delusional Sixer fan for the most part. But at the end of the day, what I seen on the basketball court yesterday night was embarrassing. They show no heart. They show no desire to win. They show no effort. And those are the type of performances that make you think maybe we shouldn't trade any of our first round picks. Maybe we shouldn't trade any of our second round picks. Maybe we should start trying to trade pieces and getting more picks and try to rebuild. But it's the unfortunate truth is this. How can you rebuild a team when you just signed Paul George to a 4-year max? You just re-signed Joel Embiid to a contract extension. You signed Tyrese, he's young, he's good. I ain't really worried about that. I ain't worried about Joel Embiid either, but besides the back-to-back and not playing back-to-backs and the injury history and all that, well, other than that, he's a great player. But it's like, I don't know where to go with it right now. I really don't know where to go with it because at the end of the day, we in the business of winning championships. That's what I'm hoping we are in the business for. That's what I'm hoping. I feel like Daryl Morey wants to win a championship, right? That's why he went for James Harden. That's why he went for Paul George. He wants to get the big names. But before the season started, right, I was one of the few. And I'm keeping it real. I'm saying I'm gonna talk my talk about this, y'all. I'm gonna talk my talk about this. I was one of the few that thought that we should build a complete team, not necessarily go for the big name, because we have big names. We have a Joel Embiid. We had a Tyrese Maxey, and we just found out we have another future star in Jared McCain, right? And for us to put all of our eggs in one basket and go for Paul George, we got lucky signing Yabusele to the deal he got. We re-signed Kelly Oubre Jr. Caleb Martin, I like that pickup, but I feel like he's only good against the Boston Celtics. That's the problem. So he's only good against the Boston Celtics. He's not good against any other teams that we play. So there goes the problem right there. On what else? So I'm just not confident in what the Sixers are doing right now because of last night's game. It could change game to game with me. I'm gonna keep it real, but I would love to see some consistency. And I don't know, man. I'm trying my hardest not to come at Paul George, but the man isn't as good as the contract he got paid, man. Let's just keep it real. He's not, in my opinion, I want him to get his money. But $211.6 million, and you're giving this type of production. Yes, his defense is good, right? But what about offense? What about being a dominant player, putting the team on your back when it counts the most? He doesn't do that. And for the people that wanted to go the route of just building a complete team and getting multiple pieces, and those multiple pieces will equal up to maybe his contract, I think that's better than just getting a Paul George. That's just my opinion, because Paul George is not the same. And then another situation that we about to talk about, because the NBA trade deadline is a lot of rumors. We got Fox thinking he wants to get traded. We also have Jimmy Butler. He also wants to get traded. It's just multiple people that want to get moved. But my whole thing is, Sixer fans, would you trade Paul George for Jimmy Butler? And people were saying, why would we do that? I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to just keep it short and to the point. Paul George, for the amount of money that he's getting paid, he's not worth that amount of money, in my honest opinion. I don't think he is. Maybe it's just me. I don't think it's just me. I know it's not just me. But I don't think he's worthy of that. I would trade PG for Jimmy Butler in a heartbeat. Let's just keep it all the way around. I'm just going to just keep it right there. I would do that because Jimmy Butler has that it factor. Paul George doesn't have that it factor. Let's keep it real. And Jimmy Butler, they both have injury history. Jimmy Butler's a little bit older, but at the end of the day, I have more confidence in Jimmy Butler can put a team on his back when need be. Paul George, he doesn't have that history. When he was with the Pacers, you could argue that, but come on, bruh. That was a long time ago.
That talk.
A long time ago. So, and in my opinion, Jimmy would expect all the players to play hard no matter what. Even in a blowout game like yesterday, Jimmy would expect them to play hard. And I don't know. There's something missing with this team. There's something missing with this team. You would think there would be better leadership. You would think there would be better play consistently. And especially, I know people are going to probably use the back-to-back as an excuse. I'm not giving them that excuse. For them to play like they played against the Warriors. Matter of fact, let's bring up the numbers real quick before we really start getting into like the trade rumors and stuff. Let's really get into it, man. And yeah, by the way, let me say this again. I would trade Paul George for Jimmy Butler straight up right now in a heartbeat. Ain't no if, buts about it. I'm doing that trade right now. I'm doing that trade right now. You know what I mean? So, man, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know if Pat Riley would even want Paul George. I don't think Paul George is a Pat Riley type player. I don't think he has that it factor, but we'll see. We'll never know. You never know. We might eventually get a blockbuster trade out of nowhere. You never know. But let's look at the numbers, right? From the Warriors game real quick. Now look, the beatdown was out of control. 139 to 105. It was the most embarrassing loss for me, like watching the Sixers this season. And I wasn't expecting it to be like that. I thought it was going to be a lot closer. I thought we was going to actually win. Honestly, I thought we was going to beat the Kings and the Golden State Warriors. That's my wishful thinking, I guess, because the Sixers played with no heart in this game. And I understand that it is a back-to-back. I got to keep saying that, but but you can't be playing like this. Like, for example, right? Paul George, 7 of 12 from the field. I feel like he should have took more shots. He should have taken more shots. He should have shot the ball like 20 times. He should have been more aggressive. And he doesn't have that it factor. He doesn't have that mindset. He doesn't have that mindset, y'all. So he did give you 19 points, but it's not good enough. When you're getting the brakes beat off of you, yo, put the team on your back and yell in someone's face. Yo, grab somebody by the jersey and say, "Oh, let's go." Like, get hype. Like, show that you care. I hate the nonchalant attitude the Sixers play with, man. The nonchalant attitude is old. I'm tired of it. We looking washed up more times than not. Throughout the season, we're looking washed. You know what I mean? And then when you talk about Caleb Martin, I'm sorry, but not sorry, bro. We're not playing the Boston Celtics 50 times a year, bruh. So you got to show up against the other teams we play. I like Caleb Martin. But my gosh, I'm not hating. I'm just stating the man got to step up against other teams as well as the Boston Celtics. We're not just going to get you for just the Boston Celtics, bro. We play other teams. So step your game up. 2 points in 22 minutes is unacceptable. It's embarrassing. And I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. It's embarrassing. What do you expect? The Sixers, man, I'm sorry, bro. We got to figure something out. We definitely got to figure something out. Caleb Martin is just not, I don't know, man. Now, when it comes to Joel Embiid, his numbers look better than, in my opinion, than his play overall for me, because I feel like he should have been even more dominant. I understand he can't do everything by himself. I understand all that. Instead of 19 shots he put up, he should have probably put up 30 shots. Look, bro, at this point, how bad the Sixers were struggling against the Warriors, I wouldn't care if Joel Embiid was a ball hog because nobody was balling. You had two starters. You had two starters with only 2 points. They scored 2 points each. That's it. They scored 2 points each. Caleb Martin scored 2 points in 22 minutes. Kyle Lowry played 10 minutes too much, and he scored 2 points. So we had two starters with 2 points, man. 2 points each, man. 4 points altogether. It was absolutely embarrassing. Embarrassing. You know what I mean? Tyrese Maxey, he struggled as well. He's missing layups, but a lot of the missed layups is missed calls. So I'm not going to come at Tyrese Maxey all like that, but he got to try to finish stronger and get in it because you're not going to get the call, bro. You got to go up stronger, bro. Period. I got to talk that talk.
Talk that talk.
Tyrese Maxey is a straight up dog, and I wouldn't trade him. And I just want to get that out the way because people are going to be like, oh, we should probably trade Tyrese. No, we shouldn't trade Tyrese. Why am I seeing in the comments of Sixer fans, they're saying we should trade Tyrese Maxey? Are you insane? Like, what are you doing, bro?
The cap. Really, stop the cap.
It's so much deeper. I think it's even deeper than just the players. The players got to play. But Nick Nurse don't seem like the coach, bro. Look, I want a coach that doesn't have a crazy resume when it comes to winning a championship that's older. I want a young coach that's been sitting on the bench under one of these coaches that were probably good. I want to give a young coach an opportunity, something that can be a little bit different than what we hearing right now. Nick Nurse, I'm tired of hearing what he be saying at the conferences. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing him talk about Kyle Lowry. I'm tired of him talking, like, I don't know, man. Nick Nurse, I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know if he's the right coach for the job for the Sixers right now, man. And you could give him the excuse that the big three wasn't healthy for most of the season. But, man, the rotations, bro. And why didn't Nick Nurse say something to Daryl Morey? If you got Kyle, look, he loves Kyle Lowry, so I guess he's going to be on the team, right? You're telling me you don't want no point guard? A younger point guard that could facilitate? You're telling me you're putting everything on Tyrese Maxey because that's literally what you're doing because there's no other ball handlers, really. There's no ball handlers. Kyle Lowry's not good enough. Reggie Jackson is not good enough. Eric Gordon is not good enough. So why the freak are you putting, like, what are we doing? Like Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey. Like Nick Nurse, you should have been like, yo, we need somebody different. We got to do something different. But you got to work what you can get, because at the end of the day, when you give one player all this damn money, what are you going to do? You can't do too much more unless you trade KJ Martin. You package other players with some money to go get a player. Like, real talk, man, you gave too much money to PG, man, trying to get the big name. So it starts with that. Giving all the money to PG instead of spreading out the money, we would have a much better overall team. I'd rather have that. Like, I know this is going a little bit far back, right? Not too far back. Remember the Detroit Pistons when they won it in 2008? When they had Tayshaun Prince, when they had Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups. There wasn't a whole bunch of stars. There were a couple of stars, all-stars, right? And Rip Hamilton and Chauncey Billups. I'm not sure if Prince had an all-star appearance. I think Rasheed Wallace. I don't know. Ben, I don't know. But they're not like superstars, right? They're just all good. Like, you got role players coming off the bench. You got majority of the players are role players, but they're very, very, very good role players. Not one player is averaging 28 points. I think Rip Hamilton was averaging 1 year probably 22 points. The scoring was even. It was even playing field for all the players that got in the game, and they were all productive. You need a complete team, not just 3 players that can ball and the rest of the team is garbage. Like, real talk.
Talk that talk.
Like, what do you expect us to do? Like, you put all your eggs in one basket, bro. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. This game was the most embarrassing game we had in a very long time, man. And when you talk about playing young players, right? You wasn't going to play Jared McKay, Nick Nurse. Don't stop capping. You wasn't going to play him until you desperately needed to play him. And on top of that, what else? What else? You wasn't going to play him, but you don't even play the other young players. You starting to play Ricky Council, which I understand that. But what about a Dembona? Why are you giving him garbage minutes? Why aren't you giving him actual minutes that could possibly help us earlier in the game? Give us a new look. Give us some new energy. Maybe he can get a couple of blocks. Maybe he can get a couple of steals. Maybe he can get an offensive rebound, a defensive rebound, a putback. Like, what about that? We're in desperate need of some help. What should the Sixers do right now? Are we sellers or buyers? One part of me is just like, yo, just like, it's like we've seen it all before with this team. And we just don't got the players and we don't have the coach. And that's how I'm feeling. And that's a bad combination. I mean, I understand if you didn't have the coach, but you have the players. But then the other way around, but if you don't have both, meaning you don't have a deep roster, meaning you have a coach that relies on too much of the veterans instead of relying on the young dudes. Like, come on. If you was going to put Jeff Dalton Jr. in the game, put him in the game before you put Kyle Lowry in the game, bro. Put him in the game before you put Reggie Jackson in the game, bro. Put him in the game before you put Eric Gordon in the game, bro. Like, what are we doing? You don't want to give the young dudes opportunity to possibly shine. Because they will definitely shine. Ain't much. You can't do worse than what the players you putting on the court. You can't do worse than Kyle Lowry. Luckily, we have a player named Yabusele. I'm not sure what's going on with Kelly. I think he's hurt. But damn, we need Kelly Oubre Jr. so bad, bro. We need him badly. Yabusele, he did his thing for the most part, but he's a bench player, bro. He can't do it all. Our starting 5 is what our weakest link is, pretty much, in my opinion. Because when you have your starting 5 and you have, all right, Tyrese Maxey's good, Joel Embiid's good, Paul George is okay. Caleb Martin, no comments. And Kyle Lowry, no comments. It's bad, bro. It's very bad. It's bad. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are a Philadelphia 76er fan. I'm kind of venting on what's going on with the Sixers right now. And I'm just over just the, I want to say stupidity of the organization as a whole, because I feel like the organization could be so much further than this. And I feel like there's so many wrong moves by just putting all your money into Paul George. And Paul George ain't the same Paul George. You put us behind because now Sixer fans, including myself, is like, bro, what are we going to do from here? What should the Sixers do from here? And I'm thinking maybe we should possibly go for Jimmy Butler if it was possible. So let me put the news out about Jimmy Butler real quick. So Jimmy Butler, right, wants to get out of Miami, bruh. Like, the man wants to get out of Miami. Like, big time. Big time. The man wants to get out of Miami big time, man. And look, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you're making it harder. The more you talk, you're making it harder for them to trade you. Because people want to, because Pat Riley not just going to trade you for anything, bro. Pat Riley would not trade you for anything. So you have to be quiet so he can possibly trade you. But shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. And yeah, man, we going live for almost every Sixer game this season. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. All right, so listen. Shams is reporting. This is the updated report, y'all. This is the updated report.
Talk that talk.
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets. He said, right, formally indicates to the Heat that he wants to play anywhere, y'all. Anywhere but Miami. Now, that's big. And the problem is the value. What can you get back for Jimmy now? What is the Miami Heat going to get back for him now? Not that I care, but for him to get traded, it's going to be hard, bro, because I don't think Pat's going to take anything. Pennies on the dollar. Nickels on the dollar. He ain't going to do that. So he's making it kind of worse. He needs to just be quiet. But I like Jimmy Butler, and like I said earlier in this live, I would trade PG for Jimmy Butler any day of the week. You know what I mean? After the Heat lost last matchup against the Indiana Pacers on Thursday, Butler hit the podium to speak to press about long-term fit with the organization and whether or not he sees himself finding happiness again with his current situation in Miami, to which he replied, probably not. And I quote. So it's a wrap, bro. And then soon after, Shams of ESPN broke the news that Butler had formally requested a trade from the Miami Heat, hoping to land anywhere, as Miami seems unwilling to give the six-time All-Star a contract extension past this season. Butler seems firm in his stance to force his way out of South Beach. Now, this is the thing, Jimmy. Because of your injury history, because of your age, you're not old, but in basketball years, you're kind of up there a little bit, bro. You still got game, but you're kind of up there. So whatever team you get traded to, it's not like they're going to give you the contract. So if you have to really ball out. This is a contract year for you, bro. You have to, whatever team you get traded to, bro, you have to ball out for the rest of the year to get that extension. You're not going to get a crazy max contract, bro. I don't see it. I could probably see a 3-year deal, maybe. 3-year deal at the most. At the most. I don't see no 4-year deal, bro. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. But I would love for him to come back to Philly. We got unfinished business, man. We got unfinished business in Philly. Someone said Jimmy Butler not on Heat injury report Saturday versus visiting Jazz. But stay tuned. There's certainly will be more follow. Yeah. So we gonna see what happens, man. Jimmy Butler is a person that I think was one of the biggest regrets the Sixers had over the years. When you talk about him leaving, And when he was expressing why he left, he said, "I don't know who's in charge. I don't know who's the boss." It's like, and that goes to show you what the Sixer organization is looking like right now. The culture has to change in general in order for the Sixers to actually be good. For real. Teacher Got Game. Shout out to Teacher Got Game in the building. Teacher Got Game is in the building. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Y'all know the vibes, man. Mike, what up? Sixers are trash. Nurse is. If you want to come in the building, I'm inviting everybody. If you want to talk about the Sixers, come in the, man, talk your talk, bro. Talk your talk. If you want to talk about the Sixers right now, let's talk about it. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm disappointed. Losing McCain makes me want to cry. Grown man tears. For real. Sixers, yeah, man. We need a lot of help, bro. We need a lot of help. Anybody want to come in the chat, please hit the link. Join. We could talk about it, bro. We venting right now, bro. But, man, I don't know what else to say, man. This team is just bona fide irritate. The most irritating team probably in NBA history right now, bro. This team gets on my dang on nerves. It sucks for me. It sucks for a lot of Sixer fans because we went through so much over the years when it comes to the process days, when it comes to all the times we lost, heartbreaking loss. And then you would think when you're extra hype about this offseason, when you get a so-called Andre Drummond that's not productive, when you get a so-called Caleb Martin that's only good against the Celtics, when you sign Kyle Lowry, which I don't know why we did, Reggie Jackson, I don't know why we did, Eric Gordon, I don't know why we did. Well, I do know because we didn't have no money. So, but I got that bull. Teacher Got Game is in the building. Chris for real. Teacher Got Game. What's going on?
Mike,
how's everybody? Turn the volume down behind you, bro. I hear me in the back. Turn the volume down just a little bit for me, bro. How you doing, bro? Happy holidays, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I don't know how you hear me. I got everything off.
It's not.
I don't think it's me. I have everything.
Oh, do you hear?
No,
I think it sounds good. You're good, bro. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
What's going on, Mike? So much to get to. I don't know. I felt like from Christmas when we beat the Celtics, I had a lot of good vibes on the team, and I thought we were on the up and up from there. I mean, I knew we weren't going to like go undefeated from that point on, but it's just the type of like the teams we're losing to. Like we're losing to like the Kings, who are pretty much tanking on the West, and they're getting ready to unload assets. I feel like we are that middle of the pack type of group, and honestly, that's the worst type position you want to be in, particularly this year, because you don't own your draft pick for this draft this year,
right?
And you can't compete with like the upper echelon teams. I mean, we beat the Celtics, but let's be honest, like they just had like a one-off game. Like if we had a 4-game series against them, they would sweep us.
I believe that. I believe that because. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, I'm saying, and we're not a stinky team like the Wizards. So we're not trash like the Wizards or the Raptors. So we just that middle of the pack. We just mid, and we basically like the Tobias Harris. Like there's no upside.
There's no upside, right? There's no upside, but the problem for me, right, is just the heart, bro. They didn't even play hard against the Warriors. They gave up. And I don't care about Joel Embiid's numbers. He got 28 points and he had 14 rebounds. I'm going to say this. I needed 50 points from you, Joel Embiid. Put the team on your back completely, bro. Put the team really on your back. And also, Paul George is the biggest disappointment for me, bro, because I was one of the people, I ain't going to sit here and lie. I was hyped about getting them, but then I had mixed feelings because I wanted a complete team. I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket signing a 34-year-old wing that has never done anything in the playoffs. He doesn't have that it factor.
Right.
He doesn't know how to put the team on his back when it counts. He only plays defense. I keep hearing people say he plays good defense. We paid him $200 million not to just to play
Right.
defense.
Right.
We
I
could have
agree.
played a role player to do some damn defense.
You know what we should have did, because this year's free agent class is going to be is way better than last year. So we should have like just stacked our team with like good role players or whoever we could have got in the the off season in the free agency last year.
Right.
And then like we should have went for like Brandon Ingram or even Jimmy Butler, since he's going to be off the team now.
Bruh. And like people that be saying, oh, bro, look, this is just my opinion, bro. For people that say they wouldn't trade PG for Jimmy, it's not really that. I feel like Jimmy's a better player. He's a little bit older. But think about the contract. His contract is over. He has a player option next year. So
Right.
he'll be off the book. So you have more cap room to sign other players. And if he doesn't play, he has to ball out this year. He's trying to get his last big contract. So he has to, whatever team he goes to, whatever team he gets traded to, he's going to play at his highest, bro. He has to, or he's not going to get that max that he wants. And I could only see him getting a 3-year at the very most. He ain't
Right.
getting a 4-year.
But
You know what I mean?
Miami's not giving up. Miami's not going to take on PG, even if it's for like another 3 years, because I think he only signed a 4-year contract.
Right.
But like they're not
Right.
going to take him on for another 3.5 years. They're just not going to do it.
Right, and I don't see why they would. They don't have enough talent to win the championship. Like, realistically, they don't have it. So why would I look, man? They're having trouble building their championship team. I mean, I know they got championships when they had LeBron James and Chris Bosh and D Wade, and I know
Right.
they got to the finals a couple of times after that. But they're having
unless
trouble
PG
too.
could score at least 21 a game, if he could, because his defense is still there. Unless he could consistently drop 21 a game, and he possibly could in a different type of style of offense. He's kind of he doesn't really fit anywhere. He's supposed to be like a glue guy that could like fit in next to Embiid and Maxey. And I'm not gonna say he can't fit. It's just that like offensively he doesn't fit right now.
He doesn't offensively. He's trash in my opinion. For the amount of money, I don't care, bro. I know that sounds like, oh, you're coming at him. I don't care, because at the end of the day, he's getting paid the big bucks. And if we're putting all of our eggs in one basket, he's supposed to do enough. He's supposed to do enough. He's not doing enough. He can't even get you. Like, where is the games consistently where, look, Tyrese Maxey's having an off game? Joel Embiid doesn't normally have off games. But what if Joel Embiid had an off game and Tyrese Maxey had an off game? Do we have the confidence in PG to put the team on his back and say, I got y'all, I'm going to take y'all home, we're going to get this dub?
Nah.
He would never do that, bro.
Definitely
He
not.
would never.
I mean, he had a couple good games with McCain.
That's
Like,
not
the
good.
1 and 2 with McCain, but
That's not good enough, though, bro. You can't just have a couple of games and think that that's good enough. That's not good enough for the, because like I said, I made a perfect example. I'm not sure if you know about the Detroit Pistons when they won it in 2008. Do you remember that roster?
no, I think that was like 2000. Wasn't it 2004?
Oh, my bad, 2004. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2004. Right? When they had Ben Wallace. Right. When they had, that's the Celtics. Yep. Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Chauncey Billups. When you think about their starting five, where do you see a weakness? Like, where do you see,
Nowhere.
other than
Well,
Ben Wallace, like when it comes to shooting, he did what he did at a high level. Defense, rebounding,
Right,
and alley oops and shit. Like they had, and what name on that roster was a bigger name than what we have right now? Joel Embiid, if he was on that roster, he would be the biggest name. He'll be the best player. But the starting five overall is better than having 3 stars. You got Tyrese and Joel. Paul George,
Right.
I give him a half star, bro. He a half star to me, bro.
Damn.
That's how I feel about PG right now. I'm tired of it, bro.
Mike, just real quick, I need to interject before I forget this point, because you brought up the Pistons. Like, to be fair though, that same Piston team would not be able to play in today's NBA.
Yeah,
Chauncey
I don't
Billups
know.
Was not like a 3-point shooter like that. And if your point guard, if your PG cannot shoot threes, he's a waste. And the only shooter they had was Rip Hamilton, and I think he was kind of streaky a little bit too. He wasn't
Chauncey
like Ray Allen,
Billups can shoot the three.
but he's not like lights out. He's more like
He
a
not
facilitator.
lights out. He
He's
not
more like
lights
a
out.
facilitator.
I think Rasheed Wallace can hit the three. Who else? Prince. I'm not really sure what Prince did from three. I gotta look at his percentages. But that I do agree with you with that. That the modern day, that back in the day team. But my whole thing is this: I think they will still be able to keep up because of the fact that whatchamacallit, their defense, their perimeter defense, I feel like could be able to keep up with the 3-point shots, the 3-point shooters that we have right now. I feel like Tayshaun Prince can stay with any of the people that we got. Now, maybe not Steph Curry, maybe, I don't know. But I think Tayshaun Prince can play good D. Rip Hamilton was an underrated defender. Chauncey Billups was a solid defender. You're not doing nothing in the paint. Rasheed Wallace, I mean, I don't know, man. That is a good point, though. They might not be as fast where they be able to keep up with modern day, but that would be a good. I would love to see that. Like, I would love to see that, bro.
I don't remember who they had on their bench.
I can't think of their bench, but I just have a feeling that it wouldn't be what we think. Like, we think a modern day 3-point shooting team would destroy them. I really don't think so, man. I think their defense was very good, man. And it wasn't just it was perimeter deep. Even though threes weren't, who was shooting the threes crazy back then?
Back then,
In 2004, when I think about the 3-point shooters, I can't even think, bro.
I mean, Kobe, he was lighting it up from three a little bit.
Yeah, Kobe, RP to Kobe. Yeah, there was a cup. I don't know. I gotta really do my research on that, but I would think that they could be able to. I don't know, man. That's hard.
Nah,
you would love to see the Knicks. Nah, man. But yeah, man, this is definitely a concern, and I really don't know what the Sixers should do right now because there's really not much you can do. Because when you think about it, the only thing you could do, right? You're not going to be able to trade PG unless you trade PG to like Miami for Jimmy, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Nah, Jimmy's too old. The window to win with him just closed.
I don't think so. I think he better right now than PG.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough because like he can't space the floor for Embiid.
For 1 year, I think we have a better chance to win with Jimmy Butler than Paul George, bro.
For a year, I don't think it for sure. But
yeah, that's all we need him for.
I mean,
that's all we need him for. You just said free agency gonna be better next season. He got the player option. You know what I mean? He might not. We gonna be like, yo, you gonna have to leave or you gonna have to take that player out. I don't know.
I'd rather take Ingram. I'd rather find a way to get Brandon Ingram.
That's what I'm saying. We try to get him. We not signing Jimmy Butler to a 3-year contract extension.
We need him. I would offload Yabusele, KJ Martin, Kyle Lowry, and Eric Gordon for Brandon Ingram.
I'm offloading. If it was a possibility to get rid of P, I want to get rid of PG's contract, bro. Is there any way we can do that?
Outside of him doing something like some illegal stuff, I don't think so. Like because we signed that contract knowing that like, all right, we only got like a solid 2, at best maybe 2.5 years of good caliber PG play. But we know the back end of that contract is going to be bad. But we didn't care. Daryl Morey was being greedy. I don't know, man. We stuck. Who's going to want him? Because the NBA wants younger talent.
Right. I agree. The NBA is going to want younger talent, so I definitely agree with that, though.
The thing PG got going from is like he's still he's a big, like he's 6'8", so he got the right height, and he can play defense. So that will always get you time on the floor. If you can get rebounds and play defense, that will definitely get you time on the floor, like Draymond Green said. But other than that, like he's getting paid star money, but he's just not.
He's a half star. He's a half star to me. I don't care, man. I'm not sugarcoating nothing because at the end of the day, I want to win a championship. And the Sixers, like, they're not even close right now sometimes, bro. This last game against the Warriors, bro, made me feel like the only other thing they can do, right? And I don't want this to happen because I love this player. You know how I feel about Joel Embiid. Is you trade Joel Embiid, you'll get the most back for him. And if you do trade him, this will possibly be the best time because he's back, right? He's not hurt again, right? So you get something back for him.
No, they.
You know what
I
I
mean, I
mean?
think they have to wait for the off season because his extension. But like they
Oh, okay,
they
right,
should
right,
be
right.
listening to any and every offer in the off season to move Embiid. Like if they don't move Embiid this off season, I don't care if he has a stellar playoff run. If we make it there, they gotta move off on him. You think
Yeah, that's
the
crazy,
Sixers to
man.
trade Maxey to the Knicks? Get out of here, dog.
Yeah,
Get out
I
of
don't
here.
know what my bull talking about. My bull tripping right now. I'm gonna have to hit him with the nut. I'm gonna say stop the cat. Bro.
Stop
Maxey's not even in his
the
prime, bro.
cap.
Like who are we gonna take from
Really?
y'all?
Stop the cap.
Like stop the cat, bro. But listen though, bro. We're not trading Maxey. And and you know what's crazy, teacher got game? This is what's crazy. Sixer fans, I be seeing, like, I be on IG and all, right? And I be seeing Sixer fans commenting under, like, the Sixers, like they lost the game, whatever. There's Sixer fans that actually want to trade Tyrese Maxey. And I'm just like, what are we
Dumb.
doing? So you're telling me, and then I had a Sixer fan in the comments, right? He was like, what'd he say? He was like, just give PG some time. How much time do you got to give PG to get in the rhythm, bro? I'm tired. It's been 40 plus years since the Sixers won a championship. They don't get no more time, bro. They don't get no more time. We're not giving them any more time. It's not happening.
Yeah, we can't even say like he needs like spacing on the floor because he has Embiid and Maxey on the floor. He be getting wide open looks, but he just be breaking them.
He breaking for chicken, bro.
When you look at his form, like it's something about like the tail end of that shot, the jump shot, that he looks like he puts way too much power into it.
He just looks off, man. He look like he's not even interested in playing basketball, bro. He don't have that. No, bro. He don't have that fire that I like, man. That's why
I don't think that's it. I think he just doesn't want to get hurt.
For real.
I think he's just afraid of like tweaking his knee. He's trying to like. I commend him for it, but he's trying to be healthy for the team. Because to be honest, like he's playing more than Embiid, so I got to give him his credit for that. He's
Okay, yeah. And that's another question, bro. Why didn't they play Joel Embiid against the Kings, bro? Why, bro? You were saving them for the Warriors, and we get blown out in the first half, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. These West Coast games, I haven't been watching. Like I didn't watch the Kings games, and I didn't watch the
It's hard to I ain't gonna lie. I'm not doing no more West Coast games, bro.
Weeknights, nah, bro. As my title says, I'm a teacher, man. I got to get up and go to work and do it.
Oh yeah.
But I watch like you guys. I watch like you, and I watch DJ. You know, summarize the game and whatnot. So I take y'all talking points for word. But I don't know. But to be honest, like. Even if Embiid didn't play, that's fine. That's up to Nurse to find a way to get a win. He got to put Bona
right.
on the floor.
Okay.
There's no
like
reason
that.
why he should not be putting Bona on the floor.
Yo, I said that, bro. I said, why isn't he not playing?
And everyone screams at the top of their lungs, Yabusele is not a center. Stop putting him in the 5 position. He gets cooked.
Bro, we need a new coach. Like I'm really into that point. Like why can't the Sixers look? I don't want to get a coach that has championships on their resume, bro. I want a new something that we haven't seen. Maybe a coach that sat under one of these championship caliber coaches, like kind of like Brett Brown when he was, you know what I mean? Like a new energy, a new fire, a new swag. Like I'm just over this, bro.
To be fair to Nurse, though, like you gotta look at it from his position. Like he won with a bunch of vets on his team. He had an old Danny Green. He had old Kyle Lowry, who was somewhat still in his prime, but he was still like 35 at the time. He had Serge Ibaka, who was old. He had Marc Gasol, who was old. Some other players who were old too, but like he won a chip against a battered Warriors, granted, but
listen,
he won a chip with old vets.
Kyle Lowry was actually really good back then. That year he was solid. He was solid. And then you got to think about the best player in the NBA possibly at that time. Debatably. You know what I'm saying? Debatably. Let me put that out there. Leonard was a monster. You know what I mean? Leonard was really that bull. People forget about him because they just talking about recent. He hasn't been playing. He's been hurt. People forgot how good Leonard is, bro. Leonard was one of the most unstoppable players on both sides of the court. I don't think I've seen a better defender than him. And then give you 40 points on the offensive side of the ball as well.
But to
Who
be fair,
can do
KD
that
was not hurt,
consistently?
KD would have lit him up.
Who?
If KD wasn't hurt, if KD didn't hit that, get that Achilles, he would have lit him up.
Oh yeah.
He was going off with him.
But that's KD, bruh. That's KD, bruh. But other than him, there's not many players that could really like cook Leonard in his prime, bro. Not many players in the NBA. I don't think LeBron could. LeBron could.
Clay could have stuck him. I think if at least Clay was healthy, they would have won.
Yeah, they got hurt. I think the Durant injury hurt him. That hurt him the most.
That
right
hurt
there.
him a lot, but like
that was
I
the
feel
Achilles,
like if they
right?
At least had Clay. If they couldn't go out with, they couldn't lose both Clay and KD, and
Right.
expect to beat the Raptors.
Right. So they won that championship because of injury. I'm gonna agree with that because I feel like the Warriors would have won that championship, right?
For sure.
But at the same time, next man up, and Leonard came through. He could have easily fell apart, and they could have easily lost that series, but they won. And but still, bro, I just feel like even when it comes to the whole Jared McCain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jared McCain only got minutes because everybody was hurt, bro. Tyrese Maxey was hurt. So you're telling me everybody has to be hurt in order for you to play young players? And that's the problem we have, bro. It's a big problem. Because we would have never got to see Jared McCain shine like that if it wasn't for Tyrese Maxey being hurt with the hamstring I think he had an issue with. So I don't know, man.
And Mike, I got a hot take. I honestly blame Jared McCain's injury on Nurse because the coach, you put your players in certain positions, and you should have known not to put McCain in at that time or to put a better lineup around him to make sure you're not too small.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree. I feel
no, go ahead, bro.
I feel like Jared McCain, it's just a heartbreaking injury, man, because he could have literally been the rookie of the year. And a lot of the problems that we have right now, we wouldn't even be having these problems. We wouldn't even having this discussion. You know what the discussion we'll be having? We would literally be talking about a power forward. That's it. We wouldn't be talking about a point guard right now, bro. But we got Eric Gordon, Kyle Lowry, and Reggie Jackson getting minutes, meaningful minutes. So it's like it's hard for us right now.
Right. Yo, just a quick question. Do you think is Jared McCain untouchable to you?
I would think so.
Right now, but I think
I would think. I don't know, and I don't think anybody's going to give you the full value for him now because he teared his meniscus.
Right.
I love his game. I absolutely love his game, and I wouldn't just trade him. It would have to be someone like a like for example, like a Fox.
Right.
Like it would have to be a star, an already star, because I think Jared McCain's going to become a star if he stays healthy. So I want a star in return.
For a short stint, he was my favorite player. I liked him better than Maxey.
Yeah, I love Maxey. Maxey I just feel like he's not getting the whistle. You know what I mean? Like he missed a lot of layups. So that's why I said he has to finish strong at the rim. He can't just go for the little soft behind finger roll layup. Bro, you have to go hard in the paint. Shorty, what you think? You gotta go hard in the paint, bro.
If you're gonna go for the soft layup, you gotta do a better job selling them. You better do some Jalen Brunson stuff like tweak your body, man. Tweak your body. Make him, no Diddy, but make some contact with some other players and actually draw that foul.
Yo, that's so funny because like he gotta be a better actor. You know what I'm saying? That's true. He gotta be a better actor, and it's like the whistle is so quiet with Tyrese. He'll get I've seen him a few times. He's getting smacked on his arms and everything. And I'm like, how do you not see this? How do you not see it? But Tyrese Maxey doesn't flop like he needs to. He needs to flop. Everybody else is flopping.
Big task at hand. That's what makes Maxey better than Brunson. He doesn't flop to get points.
Right. That's a fact. Jalen Brunson
go off for 30. Big task. That's pure scoring. That ain't him trying to see contact. That's pure scoring. I haven't seen Brunson go off for 30 without hitting the line.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like Jalen Brunson, man. I like Jalen Brunson. I feel like,
Nah,
but
I hate Brunson.
I look at the score. I mean, I don't like him going against us, but I think he's a good player. My whole thing is this. I be feeling like it's strategy though. Like to get the other team in foul trouble is so much strategy because then you can get you can get players out of the game. Like Paul George, he fouled out. Which game was that? Against the Kings. You got him in foul trouble. You know what I mean? And that's what you got to do. Get him out the game. I love like back in the day when Shaq would play and he'd be like, yo, you're not going to be the guard me. You're going to have to foul me. I'm going to dunk on you. You're not going to be to stop me. And people and teams will have to have multiple centers. Remember that? They would have to have multiple centers because they're fouling out the dang on game.
But to be fair though, Shaq got away with a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah,
he wouldn't get away with now. Because I've seen plays where what was that one play where he dunked on his white boy and then pushed him out of the way?
Oh yeah, I see that. Yo, that's crazy.
I'm like, Shaq can't do that now.
Yeah, he can't do that. Yeah, Shaq can't do that. Yeah, the game has changed. That's why it's kind of hard to go back. And it's not even like it is kind of back, but the most recent championship dynasty team that I feel like can kind of fit the Sixers today, if they had the mindset to do it, would be the San Antonio Spurs. That's like the closest more dynasty that I feel like if the Sixers kind of replicated it, they'll be successful because the Spurs had a lot of had some 3-point shooters. You had Ginobili coming off the bench, and Ginobili started. He could shoot the 3. Tim Duncan, he shot the midi, but he could shoot the 3 sometimes. Tony Parker could shoot the 3 sometimes. They did have Ori. They had Leonard. I'm talking about the most recent championship team. Danny Green. They had a lot of 3-point shooters, right? But their ball movement was so great. That's another thing the Sixers don't have, bro. When it comes to the let's look at the assists real quick. I'm gonna have to look at the assists real quick. I'm looking at it. All right, so the Warriors last game had 41 assists. Guess how many assists the Sixers had all game? Just off the top of your head.
I bet like
how many?
20.
Nope,
18,
not even 20. Nope, less.
Damn.
17 assists.
Tyrese had at least 8.
17 assists, bro, for the whole game, compared to 41 assists from the Golden State Warriors. That tells you a lot. That tells you a lot. And
that's
another
coaching,
thing,
dog. That's
bro,
not just the players, because we know our players can get those. We know Embiid and Max could get 10 on their own. That's coaching.
Right. Yeah. That's a big deal. And then they got out-rebounded. I didn't even talk about the out-rebounded. They got out-rebounded by 10. They also shot 29% from 3, bro. They were 9 of 31 from 3 against the Golden State Warriors. On top of
Drummond playing?
Drummond wasn't playing. It was the starting lineup. I'm going to give you the starting lineup. It was Paul George, Caleb Martin, Joel Embiid, Kyle Lowry, and Tyrese Maxey. And out of the starting 5, who do you think got double figures, scored double-digit points?
Sorry, you said was Embiid playing? Who was
Embiid was center. Paul George played. Caleb Martin played. Kyle Lowry and Tyrese Maxey. Those are the starting 5. Who do you think got double? Huh?
Probably Embiid.
Embiid, Tyrese, and Paul George scored double digits. Paul George scored 19 points. Tyrese Maxey scored 14. Joel Embiid scored 28, and he had 14 rebounds. But this is the thing, though. Caleb Martin, in 22 minutes, how many points do you think he had?
Probably like 2.
Yup, 2 points, bro. Absolutely unacceptable, bro.
Because it's like you said, he only wants to show up for the Celtics. I mean, that's all cool when you play hard against the Celtics. We all like that. We like that. But you got to be able to play like that against other teams because we ain't just playing against the Celtics.
Right. And that's what I be trying to tell. Like, look, I like the Caleb Martin. I thought he was a good pickup. And I'm hyping him up like everybody else is. I'm like, he's the Boston Celtic destroyer or whatever they call him. But at the same time, bro, we not going against the Boston Celtics all the time. And then when you talk about Kyle Lowry, and see, this is why Jeremy King injury hurts us so bad, bro. We didn't realize, you never know what you have until it's gone.
Right.
You know what I mean? And since he's not playing, it's like, dang. But real talk, I really wish we could spread that money around when it comes to Paul George. Imagine us having 3 good role players or 2 good role players compared to having Paul George's production.
I do too, man.
Just imagine, bro.
Maybe we can give him to a team that's looking for like another star, but they're willing to like, give up some of their draft assets or some of their young players to like go with a more of a win now type of player. So like a team that kind of gives me that kind of feeling is like maybe like the Kings. They just need that extra oomph to get to the next level. And they got a lot of guards and they have draft pick assets.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
And
But
maybe
I don't
because,
think they
like,
will want him though. Why would somebody want him though?
I
Like,
mean, to sweeten the deal, we might have to give up that Clippers pick too, which I'm
oh my
fine.
gosh, bro, really?
We might have to. I mean, other than that, like honestly, this year it should just be a wash because us Sixers fans, we can see it. McCain was part of that core. I don't see a path to victory without McCain because he was the only guy that could back up Maxey. When he gives Maxey like reassurance that, hey, I got another person that can light it up for three out here. And honestly, you need 3-point shooting in order to compete with teams in the league right now. And McCain was able to play like a little bit of D2, and he was able to rebound and get some steals.
Right.
We just gotta call it a wash. But like, I mean, to be honest, Mike, I hate to say it, but we might have to be prepared that our team is just going to be a bad team for at least another 10 years.
Oh my gosh, bro.
We need a new coach.
Why?
Because we gotta rebuild. We gotta rebuild. We gotta come off Embiid. We gotta come off George. We gotta come off Nurse.
But but even you said teacher got game. I'm calling you out, teacher got game. You said it's coaching too. So our team could be a lot better with better coaching and hold on real quick, and a better GM. A better GM and a better coach, bro. And we would have a better chance of winning, bro. I don't think it's a total rebuild because I feel like you have a Tyrese Maxey, you have a Jared McCain, you have Joel Embiid, even though I don't know how much longer he's going to play because he can't play no back-to-backs. I wouldn't get off of Paul George's contract, but I feel like we have an opportunity if we had a better coach, man. I really do.
I agree. That's probably, besides
we will look better than this.
Player-wise, what we need the most is like another. People saying point guard. I think we need another shooting guard. We need more scoring.
Yeah,
and we need another big man. We need another power forward.
You don't think we need a point?
That coach. What was that?
You don't think we need a point?
No, if we, I don't know. Damn it, because Kyle Lowry and Reggie Jackson,
bruh. Like, of course, I would like to get a point that can shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably asking for too much because we don't have enough money. Who are you gonna trade? But I want a point guard that can facilitate because as much as I love Tyrese, right? His natural position, in my opinion, is a 2. He's more of a shooting guard. He can play point. I'm not saying he can't play point, but I feel like he's more comfortable and he's better, in my opinion, at that shooting guard position. And I don't know, man. And I just feel like, I seen my bull. I think RB was talking about. Shout out to RB, by the way. He was talking about Jordan Clarkson. I like him.
Old.
Right. I like him, but I don't know about. He better than what we got, but
he's 32 now.
But is he playing good though? Because 32 don't gotta be old if he's playing well. Because I always talk about like, it's all about the injury history. Like you could be good in your 30s. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Even when Kobe was in his 30s, Kobe was doing his thing still.
But that's a different upper echelon type of
player.
Yeah,
that's a different type of player. You're right. That's really the top of the top right there. So I get what you're saying.
Divas in the league right now. Nobody you're not gonna have that type of player.
That's the top of the top.
You need to get younger. Jared McCain was like the cream of the crop. Like honestly, you need someone that can replace that type of I guess scoring or that type of impact. Like Kyle Lowry, ideally, if Kyle Lowry could knock down his threes, if he could at least knock down his threes, like he will be fine. But he just doesn't have anymore. And it's not his fault. He's just old.
Who did you just say? Who?
If we could replace Jarrett McCain's scoring that he provided us,
Right.
we would be fine. But there's that type of player is just not available.
Right.
And if we go in the G League and get him, like Nurse is not going to give him a shot unless it's garbage time. And even then, he might not.
See, in your opinion, right? In the NBA, what is considered old? Say there's no injuries. What is considered old to you in the NBA? I'm talking about with no injuries. If they have injuries, it's a little bit different. Obviously, they old once they hit a certain age. But if they have no injuries and they're productive in your eyes, whatever productive is in your eyes, what is considered old to you? Would it be 30, 35, 33, 34, 30, 30?
I mean, most players, in my opinion, they're just not the same after they hit 32. I think that's when they start to reach their peak and start to decline. Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I mean, there's still like some players that can give you something past that time, but it's just very few.
What about like when it comes to all-stars? Because you know a lot of the all-stars are above 30. Like, but they're the top dogs though. So you're talking about regular players. They're the top dogs. So we're not going to talk about that. So in your opinion, right? And look, I always say this guy's name and everybody comes at me, especially my homie A. Shout out to A. He ain't in the building right now. And I'm trying to make him a mod, but some reason when I try to make him a mod, it won't let me do it for some reason. Like I got you as a mod, Big Taz, Ron's opinion. I'm trying to make people mods on this channel, but it's for some reason it's not letting me do it. And then when I try to do it on my phone and on the computer, it's just not working. I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying? Damn, I just lost my train of thought. What was I just saying, bro?
You talk about like players that are what age you consider too old, and then you start talking about like all-stars that like aren't. That's still
something
like,
that I had a point that I was about to say. But getting back to that, like I just feel like, all right, that's what I was saying. All right, so Malcolm Brogdon. I know you're not the biggest fan of him either, right?
Nah, it's not that. It's just that he's up there too.
I'm talking about just for this year. After this year, we could get rid of a lot of these players. But for this year, they give us the best chance to win. I'm not even talking about the future, like the late future. I'm talking about what's best for the team right now, just for this season. I don't even know what his contract looks like.
I would do it if there was some way I could trade like a combination of Gordon, Lowry, and Jackson. I know the Wizards ain't gonna want to do it, but like I'm not giving up any trade. I'm not giving up any hits.
They're not doing that, bro.
Like we are not in the position where we're at the tail end of Joel Embiid's career. We got Maxey still in his prime. We got him locked up for another 4 years. We got McCain, who's going to blossom into like an all-star caliber player. We're not in a position where we can give up draft picks. So
right, I agree with that too, though. But you know what's going to happen is that's exactly what you just said is what is going to happen, bro. Daryl Morey's going to do it, bro. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to do something, bro. I have a feeling. I don't think Daryl Morey don't seem like he cares about draft picks all like that.
No, he doesn't.
Like he don't seem like the type of dude.
And that's what makes me depressed about this team is because we need so much that like it's like the closest we came to being a championship caliber team. And I know people hate to admit it, but it was when we had Ben Simmons, even though he wasn't really shooting, and Jimmy Butler and JJ Redick. That was the closest we ever. But like every year after that, we just drift further and further away from being a championship caliber team.
But it wasn't because of Ben Simmons though. Like Ben Simmons it wasn't because like Ben Simmons, he was a good rebounder. I'm not going to hate on that. He was a good passer when it comes to fast break, and he was a good defender. I'm not going to hate on that. Offensively, he brought you nothing. He brought you zero, no threat, nothing. You know what I mean? And he was one of the reasons why we lost because he was passing up layups. You know what I mean? So it was Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid is the reason why, bro. Those are the reasons why. And really Jimmy, because Jimmy was doing some game-winning clutch shots, and Jimmy was that bull. People forget, man. People forget really quick. Now, I'm looking at, like, all right, for example, like, I'm trying to find, like, a point guard that would be, like, decent enough that we could maybe, if we had to give up a first-round pick, it'll be worthy of a first-round pick. Now I'm looking up the Pelicans roster. Can you think off the top of your head who you would trade for on the Pelicans roster that
Hold on, let me
you'll be
look at the
willing?
roster quickly.
Yeah, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I could bring up the roster. I'm gonna bring up the roster right on the screen. Bring it up. I'm not
Okay.
sure you're gonna be able to see it too. Let's see.
Nah, my computer's delayed a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, let me look
no,
up the
I can
Pelicans.
see on my phone. It's a little tiny though, but I can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up these players. All right, so look, I'm just gonna pull this up real quick.
Because I don't want to go with the obvious and say like just the John Curry.
Like,
like,
you know, oh yeah,
DJ.
I gotta go with the deep roster, but this is what I got so far. I'm gonna put this up here real quick.
Like Jose Alvarado, like, you know, get a guy like him.
Like, you know who I want though, bruh? Can I keep it real with you, bruh?
Nah, keep it real. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think it's gonna happen. And I made a video about this a long time ago. And he's not like the best 3-point shooter, but he plays solid D. Huh?
Don't say CJ.
Nah. DeJounte Murray. What's he looking like this year, bro?
What's his stats?
I don't know. No, bro. I don't know. Look. I haven't paid attention to the Pelicans at all, bro.
I don't watch any of their games,
bro. I don't understand, bro. I'm just so surprised they're doing so bad. Like, what's going on with their team, bro?
I could work with that. He's a 6'5" point guard, give you 15, 6, and 7, and averaging 2.4 steals a game. I can rock with that.
Put him next to Tyrese, bro.
Put him right next to Tyrese and
perfect.
Put Tyrese into the 2 guard.
Perfect, bro.
I would give up the Clippers pick for that.
You would? Oh, yeah. I found somebody. Hold on, now. Hold on. Hey, I found somebody. Finally, teacher got game. Agrees on a player that I chose. Now, the DeJounte Murray, he is 6'4", only 28 years young. Let's see what his 3-point. Did you look at his 3-point percentage?
Nah, I didn't look at that.
Oh.
Nah. I might have to take that back. I'm on Google. It's not showing me. Hold on. Let me go to ESPN.
I'm going to let you find out. I already know, bro. Want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I can tell you, bro. Look, I ain't going to lie to you, bro.
Oh, nah. I'm good. I'll need that.
He's 25.6%, bro.
I need that.
But hold on. But you got to put all the scenarios, all everything, bro. The Pelicans suck. You know what I'm saying? They don't got a Joel Embiid. The double T gonna be wide open. You know what I'm saying? That percentage could easily go up to 30-something%, maybe.
Now here's the thing: you gotta either do one or two things. You gotta either impact winning, or you gotta score like phenomenal stats on a bad team for me to want to pick you up.
And he's averaging 2 steals a game too. 7 assists.
Nah, it's a 3-point league, and you need your point guard to be able to shoot a 3.
Yeah, but do you think he's bad with the Pelicans? Do you think he'll be better with the Sixers though? Because last season he shot 30. What did he shoot last season?
Oh, he's a 34% 3-point.
Yeah, he's not bad. It's just a down season. Last season he shot 36.3%. And it's not like he only shoots 3. He like 3 times, 3 threes. He shoots between 2 to 7 threes a game, bro. Last season. And then this season he's shooting 1 to 5 threes a game. He's just not.
I'm looking at his other stats. Like his free throw percentage is not impressive at all.
He's shooting 83%, bro.
Oh no, what I'm looking at says 76% at home.
Oh, you talking about career?
Now I'm looking at it says at home 76%.
Oh, but I'm looking. It says for me, right? Man, let me bring it up on the screen, bro. Let me bring it up on the screen. It's saying 83.3% for this year as a whole. You're just looking at I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see. Because I look at it like this, bro. Like, I look at it like this, man. I honestly like DeJounte. I made a video about Bull. Last year. Look, I be making videos about everybody, but
Mike, My bruh, you got to think of that Clippers pick like the cream of the crop. Like that pick, you got to either give it up for a player that's bona fide and will help you win now, whether Embiid or George plays, or you gotta save it because you know the Clippers are going to be bad. And
So you think so right now you're off because you don't think he's going to be able to at least be average from 3.
Nah, I think whoever we draft with that pick later on down the line will be worth it much more. And we only 3 years out, so I think I'd rather be bad for 3 years and draft a bona fide player because we could still put him next to Maxey McCain, and they'll be way more developed. Max will be in his prime by then. McCain will be more developed, and we could draft a more impactful player by then. Versus like we try to win now, and we still get washed by like the Knicks or the Celtics.
Okay, I got you. What draft picks do we even have?
Let's look at it. That's a good point.
Because, like, I know we got a few. Like, I know we have a few, bro.
I'm about to look. I'm on Fans.
I'm looking it up right now, bro. I'm looking it up. I don't even know what website I'm on.
So our incoming picks, we have our first round 2026 pick, Daryl Morey.
Okay.
I will beat the brakes off you if you give us that pick. Oh.
Matter of fact, let me put it up.
We got a pick from first round pick from OK, Houston, or the Clippers. I'm not sure how that works. Okay.
So you say that the 2026 we got our own pick, right?
Yeah, we got 2 first round picks in 2026.
So we don't got no pick for 2025?
Nah, because it's going to OKC. It's a pick 1 through 6. But if they defer it, they can either choose one of our picks if it's in the top 4 for next year, or they could take one of our top picks in 2027.
Do we at least got second round picks?
We got hella. Wait.
I don't see it. I just see the first round pick.
Our second round picks are in 2027.
Dang.
2027 is gonna be a bad year for us because we got no first round picks. We got like 2 second round picks and that's it.
All right, so we got a first round pick of our own in 2026, and then you said what you said. You said Oklahoma, Houston, or LA. You said Oklahoma will receive the 2 more favorable in. What the freak is this? So I'm not really sure what that is about. The 2026 we can potentially get another one, but it says Oklahoma. I don't know. What does that mean? I'm gonna have to do my research on that.
Oklahoma will receive the two most more favorable. So like whichever pick will be better. Like so let's say like it's like Oklahoma, they have their pick, and then we have our pick. And let's say like our pick would be like let's say like top
first
8.
pick.
Yeah, well probably wouldn't be first, but let's say it'd be like top 8. And then
Right.
Oklahoma's is like number 21. So Oklahoma could take that pick 8, and we have to take their 21st pick.
So what about LA? The Clippers. What's up with the Clippers though? Why are they talking about the Clippers?
The Clippers.
If they talking about
Houston, the Clippers will receive Houston's first round pick if it's top 4. But it's probably not going to be top 4. They're going to be a good team.
If the Houston pick falls within the protected range and therefore not conveyed, then Houston will instead convey its 2026 second round to Oklahoma. Okay.
Now they're going to be a good team. So this is going to be a low draft pick, first round pick.
Right.
This is going to be a late first round pick.
Right.
But still, we got our own pick. So like we can pick up 2 solid players next year. We just got to call this year a wash and just hope that next year we got McCain back, Maxey's back. We hopefully can move off of. I'm fine with keeping a beat, honestly, for at least another year. But if we can move off on him and get like some solid assets back for him, I'm cool with that too. I'm cool either way.
And I agree.
We gotta find a way to get rid of him.
I agree. You know, my whole mindset is whatever's best for the organization. You know how I feel about Joel, but I look at it like this: like, it's not all about drafting high picks. It's all about scouting and figuring out what's the best player of the draft. Because, like I said, I feel like I was live yesterday, and I believe Jokic was drafted in the second round. Right. That's rare to find talent like that, but for someone to scout and find him, that's my point. We drafted 2 first-round picks that were not good in Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz. So it's not really about, and then we drafted Daryl Morey. The one thing I do give him credit for is drafting Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain. And they weren't top 10
even
picks.
more than that. Give him more credit. Pretty much, he hit on pretty much almost all his draft picks. If we were a little bit more patient with Springer, he would have been back to, I believe.
You think so? I don't know, bro.
Did you not see that block Springer had on Tatum?
I don't know, bro.
Do you remember that block Springer had on Tatum?
See, the problem, but this is the problem, though, T-shirt guy game. This is the problem. As the GM, you drafting these players and you're expecting them to get playing time. Then that means you have to have a coach that's willing to do it. So part of his job is to find a coach that is going to pretty much do what you need them to do and give opportunities to the players that you draft. So he messed up with the coach.
So we gotta start there. Honestly, we gotta if we don't make the playoffs this year, that should be grounds to fire Nick Nurse.
And I don't want to be in the play-in, bro.
I don't either. But like, we're not going to catch up with these other teams. It's not like all of a sudden, like the Heat and the Bucks are going to start losing.
That is true, though.
Because you gotta not only hope they lose, but you gotta start winning. You have to win these gritty games against like the Kings. You can't be losing in the fourth quarter against them.
That's true, though. That's true.
So this
and we had a lead too.
But 2026 looks to be like a brighter year. That's like a year where you could do a little bit of retooling and get back some assets. But we gotta come off this coach because he can't develop players. Like, I think Daryl Morey hit the nail. He hit it hard when he drafted Bona and McCain. But Bona's not going to get any minutes on the floor. And Bona might be like a trade asset at this point because he's not getting any minutes. And then he's going to go to another team, be like a Bassey and light it up, or be like a good, defender or a good rebounder for another team.
Right. So, I agree. I agree.
2026 is our year, bro, that we got to look forward to.
Yeah,
after that, it gets really good. After 2027, it gets really good.
I'm just so over this, bro. Like, I'm just so over talking about, we got to start over. I'm tired of starting over. I just want to win some damn championships. Why can't we have an all-time great player like a Steph Curry and win multiple championships? Why can't we have an all-time great player like a Kobe Bryant and win multiple championships? Why can't we have an all-time great player like a LeBron James and win multiple championships? Why can't we have a great player like Leonard and win multiple, like Tim Duncan? Why can't we ever win, bro?
I mean,
what is wrong?
Let me see if I could like make this like a little glass half full type of scenario for you. Like, it won't have to be a full rebuild. Like, I think we can still win whether we have PG on our team.
No, we can't.
No. Hear me out.
PG ain't good, bro.
No. He's not good. But I'm about to give you like the keys, right? So here's what we got to do. So let's say like in this scenario we can't get rid of PG or MB. We got to keep them. All right. So we got McCain back. He's healthy for next year. He had his surgery. He's ready to go. Maxey, he's got another year under the belt. He's ready to go. So what we got to do is we gotta trade Yabusele. It's going to hurt my soul, but to be fair, Yabu's going to be 30 next year. So we gotta get like a first round asset for him. If any contender or any team wants Yabu, if they're not willing to give up at least a first round pick, we ain't talking. I'd rather let Yabu walk and y'all just don't have like a good like championship or playoff running playoff caliber role player in your team unless you're willing to give off a first round pick in this year's draft, because we got to get in this draft somehow. KJ Martin, we gotta get at least I want at least a first round pick for him too. If not, we got to get at least for KJ.
We ain't getting no first round pick for KJ, bruh.
It's possible because he's a good defender and he has some good games.
You overrating, boy. I like him as well, bro, but you kind of overrating. We're not getting a first round pick for KJ Martin, bro.
No, I'm not talking about like a high first round pick. It gotta be a late one. I don't care if it's like a top 28. If it's like a
you talking about any first round pick?
Yeah, any first round pick in this draft.
You might be.
There's too many good players in this draft coming up. Or if they're not willing to give up a first round pick for KJ, I will take like a young developing player and like a second round pick or two. and I'm good with that.
It's like I be cheering for the Sixers to just shut me up and to prove to me that they can win some damn games, man. Like, and what it's just I don't know, man. And it really starts with the coach, but then it starts with the GM, and then it starts with our best player. The man is never healthy, and it
That's the
sucks,
problem.
man. It sucks. And then
And
you
that's why
paying
it's so important to give Bona this run right now.
right, and I don't know what else, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. When it comes to Daryl and his thinking process, you can't just always go for the big name and expecting greatness. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Like we should have just we should have went the Magic route and just built a good, solid team that could still win without your star player being there.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree. I just feel like it's just like when you think when it all comes down to it, right? At the end of the day, the Sixers are in a situation where it's either they're gonna fall completely apart after these next few games. Like it's like this is the season right here, y'all. Like if we don't win now, it's over. What's the next games? Let me put the schedule up real quick. Then we're gonna get off. Let me put the schedule up. We're gonna see how many wins we're gonna get. I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. And I appreciate you coming on the live with me. I appreciate that.
Oh, for sure.
All right, so Sixers, looking it up right now. All right, so we're gonna look at the schedule. All right, so we're looking at the schedule right now. I'll put it up. All right, so this is the season. This is the season right here. And if we don't get it together, it's over. So we just went against the Daniel Warriors, 139-105. So then tomorrow we go against the Nets. Is that a dub or an L?
It better be a dub. It absolutely has to be.
All right, next game is against the Suns.
The Suns? Oh, okay. So I was looking
at home.
That's an L.
The next game after that.
Wait, is Booker out or is he?
I don't even know what's going on with the Suns. Let me see. Devin Booker right now. Suns predicted to cut ties with Kevin Durant via trade to. Oh, there's rumors going around about Kevin Durant.
Nah.
No, Devin Booker. Hold on. Suns predicted to cut ties with Devin Booker via trade to the Spurs. That's a rumor.
That's wild.
Why is that a rumor? I don't think that's gonna happen, right? They wouldn't be that stupid, would they?
Nah. Booker's one of them players. Who can you give up to get that type of player?
Yeah. It's not.
But that might be in the L column. Based on how this team playing, that's in the L column.
Oh, he's back. Devin Booker's back.
Okay. Yeah, that's in the L column. We're not winning that.
I think we winning that, bro.
I mean, it's possible, but nah. It depends if KJ Martin comes back because we need some more defense.
Yeah. All right. So then we got the Wizards, January 8th. That's at home. Pelicans.
But they got Kyle Kuzma back, so I don't know.
Nah, we better win that. If we lose that game, we might just trade everybody. Speaking of that, real
quickly, because Kuz, I think he requested a trade. You making a move?
Who?
Kyle Kuzma. I think he requested a trade.
If there was a way to trade him for PG, I would do it.
I would straight up trade Yabusele for Kyle Kuzma.
I don't think the money gonna work. I don't know what his contract is. I think he's getting paid too much. Because then you have to package KJ Martin as well. I think to try to make the money work. I think he's
done.
I'll do it too. I would too. I would do that. I would do that. Yeah, definitely. In a heartbeat. I would.
That Wizards game, it has to be a dub. And then who we have? Pelicans after that? That's a dub.
Yeah, Pelicans, dub at home. Then we go against the Magic. January 12th.
That could be gritty. I don't know.
I think that's a dub.
Possibly.
I think that's a dub. And then we got the Thunder at home on January 14th. That's an L.
Just take that off the calendar, man. You just show up, but expect nothing.
All right.
Floor with us.
Then we got the Knicks, January 15th.
They're gonna wipe the floor with us. They got so much chemistry, and Cat is playing phenomenal. Jalen Brunson, of course, doing Jalen Brunson things. Michael Bridges came back. He looking like he's back in form. We got nothing for them.
Oh my gosh. I gotta hit you with the stop the cap, man.
Stop the cap.
Mike,
Really?
Mike, I know
Stop
you're the delusional.
the
Sixers fan,
cap.
bro, but
I'm
no,
the
be
delusional.
realistic.
It's not.
Be
We ain't
realistic.
losing to the stinking Knicks, bruh.
We losing to them, man. They gonna wipe the floor with. Are we at home or are we playing in their court?
Let me say this real quick. That's a back-to-back game because that's the 14th and then the 15th. So we don't even know if Joel Embiid is going to play.
He ain't playing. That's an L, man. They're gonna blow. They're gonna blow us out the
we're
arena,
gonna
and
lose.
we're gonna have to hear about how we trash.
Oh
How did
my
we turn
gosh.
into the Knicks? We like the Knicks of 20, like after 2015 and up to when they got Brunson. That's what we are now. We are officially the Knicks.
We suck.
We are trash.
We suck. All right, what's the next game, bro? What's the next game?
And then it gets ugly from there, dog. There's no wins, and after that Thunder game, there's no wins.
Nah, I don't believe that, bro. No,
we're not beating any of
no.
those teams. Maybe the Bulls, but any team after that, we're not. Dog, that's like a straight 6 game.
Nah. First of all, the Pacers ain't all that, in my opinion. The Bucks ain't all that, in my opinion. But that's a back-to-back. Hey, bro, that's a back-to-back, bro.
After we play the Magic, the Thunder, the Knicks, the Pacers, the Bucks, the Nuggets, the Cavaliers, by the time we get to the Bulls, we're gonna be so mentally deflated that we're just done.
Listen real quick. So we got January 8th is the Pacers. January 19th is the Bucks. Do you think Joel Embiid will play both of those games?
January 8th?
No, my bad. January 18th and then January 19th is back-to-backs.
He needs to, but he's not.
So that's damn, bro. And then January 21st we got the Nuggets, and then January 24th is the Cavs. I think out of that stretch we can get about.
Yo, dog, it's possible we lose every one of those games, even up to the Kings.
We can get 3 out of the 5.
Now look at all those games on the screen right now. Look at literally every team on that screen right now. We've lost at least one game to each of them. I mean, we beat the Bulls, but we beat the Bulls, but we might get one. But that's if we aren't depleted depleted at that point in time.
Nah, we should be good.
Every one of those games.
Yeah, you give us you think we really suck.
Dog, we're gonna have like 30
suck,
losses. We're gonna have at least 35 losses in the season.
Yeah, we do. We're really bad right now. So it's like, out of all these teams, I feel like we can out of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of those 10 games, how many games we winning? 1, you said?
Probably just the Bulls, man. That's the only one I feel somewhat confident in.
I got us
if Embiid plays. If he don't play, we're not winning that.
I got us winning 8 of those 10 games.
All right, Mike. I appreciate the optimism, but it's
listen. Let me cook real quick. Let me cook real quick. All right, so the Kings, I don't think they beating us without Joel Embiid. Oh, that's another back-to-back. I don't know if Joel Embiid's gonna play.
No, he's definitely going to play.
Lakers is January 28th, and then January 29th is the Kings. Oh my gosh, why are there so many back-to-backs?
Unless Morey makes some moves and pick up Lonnie Walker. Yo,
he better
be in Lonnie's DMs right now saying, Lonnie, come join this team. Because, like, he has too many prospects. Even the Celtics want him back.
I'm going to say this right now. I changed my mind about the 8-2. I got about probably 4-6. 4 wins, 6 losses.
There you go. That sounds more realistic.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it real because of the fact that I don't know if he's going to play the back-to-backs. The back-to-backs was like you got January 20. Look, you got 2 back-to-backs. Right? Look, bro. January 24th. Then you got the Cavs that day. Then January 25th, you got the Bulls. And then after you take a little bit of a break. And then you got the Lakers on the 28th. And then you got the Kings on the 29th. is Joel Embiid going to play all those back-to-backs? And that's why I'm just like, I don't know, bro.
No,
I don't know if he's going to
we're
do it.
playing a stretch of young, athletic teams that could
Oh
light it
my
up from
gosh.
three. We are and with the Pacers, some of them they play reckless, man. Like Siakam, man, he'll hurt Embiid.
Now, teacher got games. I gotta say this real quick, bruh. Now listen, these are the next 10 games. What you looking at? What you feeling right now, bruh? These are the next 10 games from January 31st and on. What you looking like? What's it looking like?
We could probably take the Pistons for sure, Raptors for sure, Nets, and that's it.
Why are you
Miami,
putting up,
depending if they have Butler or not.
bruh? The Bucks? Why are you overrating the Bucks, bro?
Because they are coming to form. They lost against the Bulls recently, I think.
Oh snap! They are the 5th seed. I didn't know they was the 5th seed. Oh, they 17 and 15. Damn, bruh. All right, so look, I got us. Is there back to back?
And
All right, so
let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I know nobody want to say this, but Doc Rivers is actually a better coach than Nick Nurse. Cause Doc Rivers, don't get me wrong. He's not a good developmental coach. He ain't gonna play your young guys. But like with the guys he has, he knows how to get the most out of them.
man, this is some bull crap. I can't believe this is what's happening to the Sixers right now. I gotta write that down. Is Doc Rivers a better coach than Nick Nurse right now?
Record proves it. And Doc Rivers, he's actually playing young guys this year. He's actually playing like they're rookie. He actually playing some of the younger guys they recently drafted.
I had to write it down because I don't forget that. That's a good hot take right there. But listen,
Yeah,
all right, so I got us
talk about
beating the
that show with
Nuggets.
DJ.
Huh?
You can talk about it on that show with DJs. Doc Rivers is actually better to coach than Nick Nurse right now.
Oh my gosh,
I think absolutely yes.
Oh snap! I'ma see. If we have this show tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna say that. But the Nuggets, I think we're gonna win that game on the 31st, bro. At home, I think Joel Embiid is
going to destroy. Joel
Embiid gonna cook them, bro. Joel Embiid's gonna cook them, bro. That's one thing that I know. Joel Embiid ain't gonna let him come into Philly and just dominate, bro.
And they talk about getting Zach LaVine. If they get LaVine,
know what they was talking about? Getting Jimmy Butler.
Even that, it's done. So
I hope not.
If they're going to make a move, but if they
that's some bullshit.
Either LaVine or Butler, we have no.
All right. So then we got the Celtics at home. That's another dub. I think that's 2 dubs in a row. Then we got the Mavericks. Whew, that's another dub.
That's an L.
That's 3 dubs. Heat at home, dub, because Jimmy Butler ain't gonna want to play. Pistons, Tobias Harris revenge game. Again, nah, we gonna win that.
Harris triple-double revenge game. He going off.
Yeah, we gonna win that game, bruh.
He going off. They gonna have Cade Cunningham too. He going off.
Bruh, we gonna win like, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna win 8 out of the 2 games.
All right,
I don't know what losses. I feel like we're gonna lose to the Celtics one time, and we probably could lose to the Mavericks. Everybody else is getting cooked. But we played the Celtics twice in those 10 games. I got us winning at least once.
Things just have to go right for us. We need KJ back, man. We need our defenders back.
Yeah, KJ.
We need those big bodies.
I agree, bro.
Nerds gotta stop playing Yabu at the center position. You gotta play him at power forward. Play Bona.
See, I didn't look at this.
Not winning anything until that happens.
I ain't look at the schedule. Teacher got a game. So look, February 11th is the Raptors, and then February 12th is the Nets. But we should still be able to beat them. It's a back-to-back. But we should still be able to beat them. We should be able to.
For flag.
I'm tired of this bull crap, man. I'm tired of the Sixers, man.
2026 is our year, dog. 2026 is our year. That's what we
tired of this team, bro. Hey,
we just gotta embrace the suck. It's just you were in the military before, right?
Yeah, embrace the suck, man.
Embrace the suck. That's what
you was in the military.
BCT. That's what they told me in BCT and basic training. Yeah, I was in the Army Reserves.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
They told me, that's what my drill sergeant told me. Embrace the suck.
Yeah, what was your MOS?
Oh, damn. I'm kind of embarrassed to say.
What was it?
All right, I was a gas station attendant, man. If you know what that one is.
I don't know what the code is. I was at 92 Golf. So
92 Foxtrot.
I was at 92 Golf. So I was a culinary specialist. So I was in the kitchen whipping it up.
Word. You
Yeah, I was in the
whipping up
kitchen
some
wigging it
meals.
up.
Them-
Yeah, the
them-
chow.
People
Yeah.
don't know, man. Them meals at Chow's, like you think they garbage. Them meals be good.
So I was whipping it up, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I was able to cook, and then I was doing bakery too, man. I was baking stuff, baking pies, making cookies,
Yo,
getting all the soldiers nice and fat. Cooking them
I love being in BBQ. Like I was in good cahoots with some of the men, with some of the soldiers in Chow, man. They would hook me up with some extra food. My drill sergeant be like, "Oh, you got some extra meat on your plate?" I'm like, "Yeah." What you gonna do about it?
Hey, yeah, right. Real quick. A and TY, shout out to y'all. I'm trying to get y'all to be mods, but for some reason, when I look your names up, it won't show up. I don't
Jimmy
know
got
why.
suspended for 7 games.
I can't get y'all as mods for some reason. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. So it's not y'all, it's something going on with YouTube. I'm trying to make y'all mods, and for some reason I can't do it. And I tried to get y'all to be mods. What you say, bro?
Jimmy Butler got suspended for 7 games.
No, he didn't. Oh, they traded his behind.
That must be a troll. That's got to be a troll comment. There's no way.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up right now.
The Miami Heat has suspended Butler for 7 games. Yo!
Is that true?
For multiple, it says from ESPN, breaking. The Miami Heat have suspended Jimmy Butler for 7 games for
Oh my gosh. Let's put the news up.
The team, particularly the last several weeks.
Hey.
They saying, yo, your ass ain't oh sorry, I didn't mean to curse. You ain't even trying. You ain't standing out there in the corner, you ain't moving around, you ain't running on offensive sets. Yo, we gonna suspend you without pay.
Suspended without pay, bruh. Hit him with the nah, bruh. Hold on. Let me put it up.
Bruh. You think you gonna just stand there in that corner? Nah, bruh.
Nah, he trying to get that. He gonna lose some money for that.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, yo, Jimmy, he's just making his value even worse. Because who wants a player that's doing that? Who wants a player that's refusing to play?
So look, y'all. Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. The Miami Heat have suspended star guard Jimmy Butler for 7 games.
Talk that talk.
Multiple instances of conduct detrimental to the team. Butler on Thursday night, after scoring only 9 points in the loss to Indiana Pacers, said he had lost his joy playing in Miami. Though his actions and statements, he has shown he no longer wants to be part of this team. A statement released by the Heat on Friday night said Jimmy Butler and his representative have indicated that they wish to be traded. Therefore, we will listen to offers. ESPN Shams reported Thursday that Butler indicated to the Heat he would like to be traded. Wow. I want to see me getting, that doesn't even sound right. I want to see me getting my joy back playing basketball wherever that may be. We'll find out here pretty soon. Butler said after Thursday's game against the Pacers, I'm happy here off the court, but I want to be back to somewhat dominant. I want to hoop and I want to help this team win. And right now, I'm not doing it. When asked if he can get his joy back on the court with the Heat, Butler responded, probably not. And I quote, wow. That is some drama right there. Would you bring that drama to Philly?
Hey, no.
I'm really mad.
I'm proud of ourselves over the past several seasons.
Yo, this is crazy, bro. That's crazy.
That's wild. Yo, shout out to you. Who's that? TY? Shout out to you for posting that, because I would have never known about it unless I scrolled online.
Yo, I would have found out right after and probably did a short, but thank you for putting that out there, because I didn't know the Bull got suspended. PG8 for Jimmy Butler. I'm still doing the trade. Yup. Hey, I'm still doing the trade, man.
And then you're going to have Butler sitting in your corner just doing nothing.
He gonna sit in my corner.
Yo, and B will be hella motivated though, and B will play every back to back after that. He's like,
yeah, he'll play back to back, bruh.
I got Butler back. Oh, he gonna play every game after that.
He gonna have to play every game. He gonna have to, bro. For real.
Now I'll do that. I'll do that trade too, just so we can get PG off the books.
I'm tired of, bro. Real talk, man. I'm tired of us losing, man. And I like you said, getting PG off the books. That's pretty much why I would like to do the trade, to keep it real.
And to be solid, to be real, like PG might be a good player in Miami.
You think so?
I think he would. Like, I mean, he I think PG wants to be a number one option. He might thrive at that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, bro.
I can see PG lighting up in Miami, chucking up on threes.
You honestly feel like he would do good in Miami, bro?
I think so.
Jump shooting Paul George, nah, bro. Nah. Knicks beating OKC 40. Oh gosh.
They are.
Don't say that too loud, because Big Tass might say something, bro. I don't know if he's on the live right now. That's the homie, but
ain't blowing him out. It's just 4 points.
I know, but still, bro. I don't want to be on the debatably the best team in the NBA right now. I don't want them winning that. The Knicks fan base is already, their heads already too big.
They are. I think Knicks might win it all, but like I hope the Celtics like take it back to back.
I'm not gonna say PG is washed. I don't want to say he's washed, but he's not the same. He's like right before the stage of being washed, bro. He's not good enough on the offensive side of the ball. You can't be washed in like, I don't. Let me put it.
Yeah.
Let me see something real quick. Let me see what his average is. Like we're gonna really break this down. I just want to see what his average is right now, and I can really put it in perspective of what's going on. But Paul George, we're gonna see, because I honestly don't think that he's washed, but when it comes down to it, for the money he's getting paid, yeah, you could probably say he's washed.
No, he's watched. No, you can admit that he watched, because he doesn't give the same offensive output that he once did. Like there were times we would play against PG in the past and he would destroy us.
Like when you really think about it, bro. Like, all right. Listen, y'all. $200 million. Y'all see the screen? Do y'all see the screen, bro? 16.3 points, man. 16.3 in points. 5.5 in rebounds, 4.5 in assists. Now let's look at his 3-point percentage.
That's
y'all.
Neighborhood YMCA numbers right there.
3-point percentage. He's shooting 33.6%, bruh. He's not even shooting his average. His average for his career is 38.3%.
You could pick up any Jimbo off the YMCA court and they can give you that.
And on top of that, everybody that's in the building, my guy, teacher guy game, 41.3 was his 3-point percentage with the Clippers last season. So how do you go from 41.3 down to 33.6 with the Sixers, bro? Like, let's really talk about it. What is the deal? And that's why I feel like it's the culture, it's the coach, it's the offense. Like I said to my bull earlier, if y'all didn't hear it, the Warriors had, how many assists they had? Like 40-something assists, and the Sixers had 17 assists the whole game. Like, it's a combination of coaching, and we just can't make a dang on shot, bro. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad in Philly right now, y'all. Knicks are trash. PGA is on the last leg, but the man out of his misery. Yeah, man.
Now I'm looking at Butler's stats right now. He got better stats than PG. So
no. We're gonna put him up right now, bro. We're gonna put him up right now, bro. Yes, we're gonna put him up right now, bro. We're gonna put him up right now. All right, let's look at Jimmy Butler's stats real quick.
Wait. Do the comp stats where you put them like side by side. You know that website, right?
Nah, I don't know that website, but I don't know. I gotta learn that website. I gotta do that website. I'm gonna do it next time though, possibly. I'm gonna learn how to do that. But all right, so look, Jimmy Butler. He's averaging 17 points. It ain't much better. We really think about it. 5.5 in rebounds, 4.7 in assists, shooting 55. He's shooting better. Higher percentage. and his points is up by like a point and some change. Rebounds is a little bit better, and I think his assists is a tiny bit better as well. Just a little bit though, not much. And then he's a little bit older. He's 35 years old, and he's shooting from three this year. He's shooting 37.5% from three. So he's shooting way better from three. But for his career, he's a 33.0% shooter for his career. But this year, doesn't matter if this year he's shooting 37. Last year with the Heat, he shot 41%, which is excellent. But this is why his percentage is so high, though. Let's keep it real. He's only shooting like 1 3 a game, bro. 1 or 2 threes a game. Paul George is shooting at least like 5 or close to like 4. Like, let me see. I'm pulling out Paul George real quick. One more time, real quick. Yes.
Right, I'm looking at the comp stats right now on my own computer, and PG actually is a better player. I take it back.
Why you say that? What's better? What's better?
More points per game. I don't know what TRB is, but
PG's ain't scoring more points than Jimmy Butler.
Was it? He got more points per game.
Jimmy's averaging 17.
Huh?
Jimmy's averaging 17.
This is comparing like overall. I mean, I could break it down.
Okay, what? Oh, you're talking about like game to game, like how many games they played?
Yeah, this is like their overall stats. I mean, if you want to break it down by like this season.
Yeah, this season.
Dang, how do I do it to this season though?
Yo, this season, his averages is not better than Jimmy Butler's averages, bro. And then when you talk about Paul George's 3, bro is shooting 33% from 3, bro. But he's shooting 2 to 6 threes. So it can work out for his benefit or not. See, if Jimmy Butler only takes 2 threes and he makes 1, your percentage is going to be higher. But if you miss both of them, his percentage is going to be lower. You get what I'm saying? But if you shoot if you shoot 6 threes and you make a few of them, or you miss a few of them, it can help you out. It goes both ways. But Paul George shoots a lot more threes. So I honestly, man, he's better for the Sixers when it comes to spreading the floor. But when it comes to being clutch, he's not. Like, I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings, bro. Because Jimmy Butler not shooting the 3 that much. He's shooting the 3. Like, I didn't know he didn't shoot the 3 that much. He's only shooting the 3 like 3 times. No, 2 times a game at the most. Everything else is a midi.
I mean, it depends on which way you look at it. If PG's a better like long-term player, but like Butler for the short term, so he can get off of his contract and like retool a little bit.
Okay. I don't know, bro. And then I'm thinking about like, all right, when he was with the Six, I want to know what his stats was with the Sixers real quick. Jimmy Butler. I'm just really curious of what he looked like with the Sixers. Real quick.
Sixers.
Yeah, because I want to know what his averages is because I don't know why the Sixers got rid of him, but we stupid. But anyway,
if you just straight up Google Jimmy Butler and then go to his stats.
All right, so look, I got it. So 3-point percentage is 33.8.
Trash.
Free throw shooting is 86.8. Rebounds is 5. Assists is 4. Points is 18. It's not crazy. It's about the same now. It's not impressive, but it's about the same like right now. So even though he was younger, he's still putting up the same stats. Like he's older right now. He's still putting up similar stats.
Those are role player numbers. That's not like all-star numbers.
Right. And this is why I say, why do we always got to go for the big name? But the thing about Jimmy, though, let's keep it real. These are role player numbers because I feel like he saves himself for the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, he's different. Let's keep it real. Paul George ain't nowhere close to Jimmy in the playoffs. Not even close.
Nah.
Not even close, bro. So we got to take that into consideration. Regular season is one thing. Playoffs is another thing. Which would you want him to play better in the regular season or in the playoffs? We would want him to play better in the playoffs.
Season because like for the Sixers right now, we ain't gonna make it to the playoffs, are we?
Bro. Nah. We're gonna have to agree to disagree, teacher guy game. I'd rather see you step up in the playoffs. Be okay. I'm not saying be a scrub in the regular season. As long as the team is doing good and they're in a good
first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as the team is doing good and they're like in a good seed, you know what I mean? They're a good number, like maybe like the 4th, 5th seed. I'm cool with that. So you can take a couple steps back. But my only thing is this. Like when it comes down to it, and Shaq says it all the time. Shaq is like, yo, in the regular season is one thing. Damn 30 points got to go up to 36 points. Joel Embiid. Like, you know how he be talking about Joel Embiid? Yo, your averages got to go up higher. Regular season is not as important as postseason. So if it's not as important, I want my stars to ball out when the lights are the brightest, not when the lights aren't bright. I need them to ball out when the lights are the brightest. And this is why the Philadelphia 76ers are in they have a very big problem. And the problem is point guards because Jared McCain got hurt. Our problem is PG because PG's he's not worth $200+ million. And another problem is our coach, our GM, because he only goes for the big names. Like I just want good role players. Why do we bro?
It's sad. We got some solid role players though. It's just sad. We don't have the right gel to put around them. We don't have that. We don't have team chemistry.
Right.
Like we got Ricky, we got Oubre who's solid. Caleb Martin in the right setting, he's solid. We got KJ who's stepping up. We got Yabu. So we got, I mean, McCain when he was there, we got some good role players. We just need so many other things.
Right. Yeah. That's the unfortunate truth. You know what I mean? It's the unfortunate truth. I feel like and this is why I said to you earlier in the live teacher guy game, I said, it could be the talent, but could it possibly be the coaching is it's just bad coaching too.
But who
it is talent.
Nurse with though?
I don't know. I have no clue, bro. Who's on our bench? Who's our assistant coaches? That's something that I haven't really.
Is it Rico Hines? I don't know.
I don't know, bro. All I know is, bruh, we got some issues. We got some issues with the coaching because and with the GM, like I said, I don't know what they were thinking about. Well, I know Nick Nurse loves Kyle Lowry, so I'm not gonna sit here and don't act like I don't know that. But what about Reggie Jackson? Why Reggie Jackson?
That makes no sense to me at all.
Why Eric Gordon?
That too. Eric Gordon, like 4 years ago, yeah, but not now.
With Jimmy Butler, it's all about the playoffs. Yes, see, that's what I'm saying. It's Jimmy buckets for a reason. I feel you, A.
You gotta get to the playoffs first, A.
We gonna get to the playoffs though. We gonna get to the playoffs as long as he gets to the playoffs because the Heat gonna make not the Heat. The Sixers will make it to the playoffs. If we had Jimmy Butler right now, I guarantee you the Sixers are gonna make it to the playoffs right now. Guarantee you. I don't see how we wouldn't make the playoffs because everybody's gonna be forced to step their game up.
We will still be a first round exit.
You think so?
I know so.
Let's see what happens.
Even with Butler, we'll be a first round exit.
Let's get to the playoffs and see what happens. That's how I look at it now. I'm not even thinking about who we play against, if we're even going to do anything. Let's just get to the playoffs and see what happens, and we'll see what happens because at the end of the day, we're not even in the playoff conversation, bro, right now.
I feel you. And
we're not even
in the conversation. You got to go to, dog. So I'm going to make one final point.
Yep.
I honestly feel like we should have been looking forward to like getting assets. I know people don't like the T word, but tanking a little bit, trying to get that, at least top 6 pick and going after some of this young talent in the draft. That's what we should have been doing. But we're just like the middle of the pack. And like I said earlier in this live, like the middle of the pack is the worst place you could possibly be because it's like purgatory.
But my only issue though, bro, even if you tank, right? how do you know you're getting? How do you know that the GM is gonna pick the right player?
I trust Maury when it comes to drafting. I don't know if I
Do
said
you
that
trust?
earlier.
Oh
I
yeah.
trust
Oh,
him
so
when
you
it comes
trust
to
Murray?
drafting.
Okay. I
Yeah,
do
for
too.
sure.
I do too. I do too. I
I just
honestly
don't
agree with
trust
that.
him with any other move because like he doesn't know how to manage assets.
Right.
He needs to
I
put pressure
honestly
on
agree
Hurts to
with you.
play the guys that he draft.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. That's definitely a good point. Um, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree because at the end of the day, when you think about the people that he did draft in Jerry McCain and Tyrese were remarkable pickups, remarkable picks because nobody's seen that.
Same for
Nobody thought they were
Bassey.
going to be that
Same
good.
for the Spurs took a lot of our ex players. They took Champagne. They took
Right.
Champagne. They took Bassey from us.
Yeah, that's another. What's the one Bull's name? That went to the Thunder, the 3-point shooter,
Isaiah Joe.
Isaiah Joe. That was another one, bro. We just let go. Isaiah Joe, bro. We let go a lot of different players that we probably shouldn't have let go, but it is what it is. And honestly, like as much as the only player that like when you talk about the first round picks that were bust, Ben Simmons and Markel Fultz and whatever. I wish that I really wish Markel Fultz planned out, man, because in college he was very 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 good, and I don't know what happened, how he lost his touch, and what's it called, the yips or whatever happened to him. It was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Here's the thing with Ben Simmons, and this will be my super final point. Ben Simmons, we look at him as a bust, but when he was on the Sixers team and in his quote unquote prime, he impacted winning. Even though he wasn't a shooter, he impacted winning. He still did what he could do to like help the team win. We had the Simmons wasn't on our team playing for us at that time, but we had the 1 seed at one point in time with
You
him.
know why he's not? But the problem, he did impact us winning somewhat, but he's not really impactful because his mindset's not there. When you don't have the mindset to have that mode where you're like, yo, I am going to dunk on your face. I am 6'10", and I'm going to dunk on you. I'm not going to pass up a layup. He don't got the mindset. So you can't never win. And then on top of him not having the mindset, you got to look at it as they catered to him his whole career since he was a young bull. Remember, I think his dad was he an NBA player or he was a professional player overseas or something?
Yeah, in Australia.
So they catered to him and they babied him, and he always heard what he wanted to hear, not what he needed to hear. So his mindset was like, I'm bigger than all y'all. I don't need to work on none of my game. And that's exactly how he played because he never worked on his free throw shooting. He never worked on his mid-range jump shot. He never worked on anything besides what he already was blessed with, the natural ability to be 6'10",
but if you watch his summer league highlights, he was shooting.
Bro, I understand
he had
all
a
that.
in the summer.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen, we're not going to talk about no summer league, no college highlights. Bro, the bull wasn't shooting in the dang on what's it called? In the NBA. So
Yeah,
what's the point of shooting in the summer leagues and in college, but then you don't shoot when the biggest league, bro, the top league in the world in basketball. You don't want to work on a jump shot. You don't want to attempt a jump shot. And
I think
this
he's
is
just
why.
being rebellious.
Oh, I like this comment. What did he say? He said the Houston Rockets won the NBA championship as a. Okay, right. We can win a championship. We winning the championship. Hey, I still believe. I still believe. Hey, listen. Don't forget, I'm going to make you a mod. It's nothing about you. Christopher, it's nothing about you. I'm trying to figure it out. We taking time with the Sixers. Unpredictable. Right. We're not taking our time with the Sixers, though. They had enough time. I like what he said, though. He said we can use Isaiah Joe. I love that. For real. But this right here, Ben Simmons is an entitled, spoiled brat.
Talk that talk.
Hey, listen. Hey, teacher guy game. Everybody that's in the comments, everybody that's live that's not commenting right now. It's a fact, bro. I remember, was it my homie Eastwood? He said that he went to a game, right? He went to a game. And I'm going to ask him about this tomorrow if we go live tomorrow, right? He went to a game and he was trying to get an autograph from, I don't know if he was trying to get an autograph from Ben or from his father or something along those lines, and he just got ignored. And then his wife, Ben Simmons' Ben Simmons' mom was like, apologize to Eastwood. So it's the entitlement, bro. They think they're better than people. They think it's bigger than just the NBA. They think that they're a better human being than everybody just because they have money. Money doesn't make you better. Money doesn't make anybody better. And that's what I think got to their head. I'm rich. I'm successful. I'm better than you peasants. They probably looked at us as peasants or something. If I was to go up to Ben Simmons, he would probably look at me like, get the freak out of my face, bro. You're nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how he probably would look at me, as just a nobody. Instead of looking at me as a human being.
At a time.
Right. We all go to the bathroom. We all bleed the same. We all the same at the end of the day.
And
we all human beings.
None of us could take our assets or wealth or anything we earned in this life with us when we go.
Right. But they look at themselves as beyond us. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I agree. When you say entitled, it's because of how he was raised, bro. Like I said, nobody told him what he needed to hear. They told him what he wanted to hear. And that's the problem. But I'm about to get off, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Yo, them 2 hours went by so quick, bro. I'm sitting here yapping and my bull teacher got game got on it. Shout out to Teacher Got Game. Shout out to A. Shout out to Christopher Real. Shout out to Ron's Opinion. Shout out to TY. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Big Task in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. God bless. Happy New Year. And what else? Man, be safe out there, man. There's a snowstorm. I'm not sure where y'all located. If you in Philadelphia, outside of Philly, this whole East Coast, I think like this whole area is about to get hit by a snowstorm. I think, was it Sunday into Monday?
I got to take my snowblower out the shed.
Yeah, bro. I think we getting hit with a snowstorm, if I'm not mistaken, Sunday to Monday. It did snow a little bit today, but I think the snowstorm is going to hit us. And then after the fact, sometime later in the week, we're going to hit with another snowstorm, I think.
Do you know how many inches, though?
I think my wife said 8 inches, bro, for the first one. So, but you know the after effect when it freezes up, you know how when snow melts a little tiny bit and then it freezes up, that's when the stuff gets real dangerous. Like, you know, that's just be safe, y'all. Like, be safe out there, man, on the roads. And God bless y'all. Peace out. And as always, peace. Shout out Teacher Got Game. I'm gonna get out. I'm out of here, brother. Yup. Be safe, bro. All right.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.